Let's continue the rest of the Easy Step interview. Let's come back in here under File, and let's come down to Easy Step Interview. QuickBooks remembered where we left off. We're going to briefly recover these last 4 sections because these 4 sections are covered in detail throughout this training series. Here in the Income section, QuickBooks will enable us to set up income features and accounts within our software. Here are 2 income accounts. If we want to add an additional account now, we can. Expense accounts. Here are expense accounts. Do we want to add more expense accounts now to our chart of accounts? No. Expense accounts completed. Income details. Will we be using statement charges? Answer yes here. We're going to be talking about statement charges throughout the interview, and statement charges are a nice feature to have turned on in your QuickBooks software. Items allow us to set up items which we sell now. We're not going to set up any items here in the interview process. Once again, setting up items is covered in detail in a later training video. Same with non-inventory parts, other charge items. Items are completed. Inventory. We're going to skip setting up inventory items here in the interview process, and we'd encourage you to do the same thing. We're going to show you how to set up inventory items in the items training section. Opening balances. Here we can set up opening balances for customers, vendors, and accounts. So for example, our start date is 12/31/02. If we have a detail of accounts receivable balances for customers and accounts payable balances for vendors, we could go through and set these up. So we're going to say no, because once again we're going to show you how to do this in a later training section. And finally, opening balances for our accounts. Here, would you like to set up a bank account? We're going to say no, and we're going to show you how to do this in a later video. Here are our equity accounts. These equity accounts are based on the chart of accounts we selected back at the beginning of the Easy Step interview. These are correct. Now we're in the What's Next section, and we're almost finished with the Easy Step interview. Now we can click on Leave, and QuickBooks takes us to our company file, and we're ready to begin working with the company file.